Hello everyone, and now welcome to game 3 in this series. Unfortunately, I don't know if I've cast these games out of order because, well, the website doesn't have any information on these particular games. It doesn't even say who's playing in them. I just blindly downloaded them and said, hey, I know these names. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening here so far. From my perspective, GanGFuBanda is currently down 2-0 in this series, and things are not going well for him at all. He has pretty much not had an answer to the massive bio play that Terran's been bringing to the front door. ForGG able to do a lot of drops, able to hit from multiple sides, as ForGG spawns on the bottom right-hand side of Frost LE. Meanwhile, GanGFuBanda spawning as the orange Protoss on the top right-hand side. So far, it looks like the builds are going to be pretty much nearly identical. We should be seeing a gateway perhaps placed down either here, but most likely off over here. And then we're not going to see any scouting. Now, Frost LE is one of those maps where there is 4 possible spawning locations, and I believe your opponent can actually spawn on all sides of you, so you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. You can also take a look in terms of walking distances. Because of this giant chasm right across the center here, the walking distances are a little bit further. You either have to walk around this way and try to come around and then come back up the ramps in order to get inside the base, or you need to walk this way and then walk around here to head back up. Now, because of the way the map is situated, your natural expansion is pretty easy to take. It is just a hop, skip, and a jump. It is your third base that is very, very difficult. And I don't know enough about the statistics, but I would assume Zerg players don't like this map for that particular reason. This third base just seems really far and out of the way from your natural expansion. Same thing with this one here, and both of them are relatively close to your opponent, and that always gets problematic as well. Alright, there's that SCV. You can see Marine's now going to go ahead and be trained. We are taking a look back inside GanGFuBanda's base here. There is 2 workers on each of those assimilators, as the SCV has done a bit of a quick scout, and it looks like he's still moving along his merry way instead of scouting out and sticking around a little bit longer. You can see the mothership core is being trained up as well. ForGG is setting up setting up a command center right here. And with this command center in position, he should be able to start mining, and it's not going to get challenged. I am surprised, though, that GanGFuBanda does not have a Nexus already started, as you can see that this Reaper not doing a lot of damage. The Reaper, that Reaper got 3 kills. I take it back. The worker kill count by ForGG, 3 workers already killed. That is actually a huge, huge number. I don't know how I missed that. As we can see that this Reaper is still coming around and looking to get in even more damage here. You can see that the Reaper going after the probe. There goes another. That Reaper has pretty much paid for itself and is now going to sneak away on the far side. Oh, one more shot should do it, and it looks like the Reaper escapes with the jetpack and is going to be able to run all the way back home, making a lot of sense. The Reapers being able to jump up and down cliffs makes this map much, much smaller, as we're seeing the Reaper now hide next to that Zelnaga tower, perfectly positioned, knows that nothing is chasing him, and now he's going to try, rinse, and repeat, and do it all once more, now that he's already gotten up to 5 kills. Alright, there is the jump from the far side. Oh, it does spot the units there, and are we going to see a stalker perhaps somewhere on the inside here? It looks like it's going after the probe. Oh, the probe is very low on hit points. Is it going to make its way out? What is the mothership core doing? I think the mothership core accidentally attacked the cybernetics core for some strange reason before switching targets once again. ForGG is just still in a great position here. Perhaps we are going to see a Widow Mine burrow itself right there, and it really, really feels like ForGG is just in dominant control of this game. He has a 9 supply advantage right now. 5 workers killed compared to 0 workers killed, 1 unit, and that 1 unit was a Reaper. Yes, Reapers are expensive, but losing that many workers early on is just going to snowball things even further. GanGFuBanda now just starting to really build up his second base here, so things are not looking that good, and I'm actually a bit surprised. We are at 30 probes to 29 SCVs, and that's even after the 5 worker kills. So far, though, we are looking at this 4 Marine, 2 Widow Mine drop that ForGG is looking to execute. It looks like there are sentries in position, and there you go. There's a 1 Widow Mine. It's going to be burrowing itself, and poor probe right there taken down. Meanwhile, another big hit there. Yes, taking down some even more workers. We are up to 7 workers killed. ForGG still doing plenty of damage, having that Widow Mine off in position. Mothership core cannot reveal anything. We are chrono boosting out 1 observer, and that observer, as soon as that observer is out, that Widow Mine will not see the light of day again. There you have it. There it goes. You can take a look back down over here. Marines now coming down into position once again. The Marines are trying to chase after a probe, able to do exactly that. Are we going to see another probe? Yes, get taken down. And this is huge. All the units are just trying to engage off to the south here. And the medevac, very low on hit points. Beautiful micro by ForGG, making sure that he doesn't lose very much. And also a bit of micro by the sentry to back off the units. And there was a beautiful, beautiful play once again. The observer revealing the Widow Mine. The Widow Mine was taken out. But still, let's take a look at the losses. 500 to 400. Income is really the telling story. 1,300 minerals compared to 900. A difference of 400 minerals. And then 100 gas in the opposite direction. SCVs working overtime, able to repair this 1 medevac without any issue. Marines are now making their way out across. Combat shield still needs a little bit of time. Stim pack needs even more time, so I don't believe ForGG is going to try and engage with this. Perhaps just try and set up his Marines from a strikeable position. Alright, off on the side here, we can see that there is an observer here. GanGFuBanda does see all this. Marines are now just going to walk up here, and we may see them try to elevator up this cliff. The Marines are going to perhaps tackle the front door. Oh, there's a beautiful force field. The Marines are now trying to turn around. And there you go. Meanwhile, we can see a straight up drop inside the main. All of these Marines, only 3 of them, however, and with 1 Widow Mine, able to do a fair bit of damage. And the problem is the number of workers that are currently mining. Even though the worker harvester count is only a difference of 3, that's still not enough here, as the Marines are still trying to just run away once more. All these Marines backing off. We are going into Zealot leg upgrades. And also going into the Protoss armor level 2 upgrades once again. Medevacs on their way up to the north. Marines going to join up with them. 1 medevac off to the side here. The Widow Mine is perhaps ready to arm itself once again. There is 1 Dark Templar in GanGFuBanda's strategy, and that 1 Dark Templar could deal a lot of damage if it is not scouted. That's one of the reasons why you definitely are listening to the game. The Dark Templar having a very, very unique sound animation per attack, very easy to spot, and forcing you to know, hey, I need at least a way to go ahead and scanner sweep to take that down. The Marines are still charging on inside there, gonna go ahead and finish off all the probes at the natural main base. Pretty much has been cleaned up by a photon cannon right there. More units are now coming in. There goes a Zealot, there goes 2 more, and I believe GanGFuBanda is gonna end up losing this series 3-0. Losing 3 straight games over ForGG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.